colossus bosses from best to worst. Starting with my favourite boss, Satin Tiger. This is my favourite boss for a multiple of reasons. One of them is because just look at the area where you like the guy. He's a flipping massive worm, and he travels through the area. Now let me show you how you beat the guy. With aggro, and you need to point the bow at the same time, and then you need to get a good shot on Dirge, trying to get hit his eye. And I don't think I hit his eye. And one of his attacks is he can flipping eat you, so you need to be careful about that. And every so often aggro can smash into the wall. So that's why we gotta keep rushing around. And finally you hit Dirge, and then after that he smashes into the nearest wall. And when he does smash into the nearest wall, any second now what will happen? Come on, any second now. Come on, just smash into that wall, Dirge. Just do it. And when he does smash into the nearest wall, he topples over, which is when you climb him, get to his head, and destroy him. So I'll be back when he's on low health. I was on pretty low health. So now we just need to take out its sigil, and the fight's over in 3, 2, 1. Okay, now the reason I like Dirge so much is it gets extra points for his death animation as it falls to the ground and collapses. I just kind of like how it just does that. I think it would be red if it sang in the sand, but I just like how it grapples up at you. So, enjoy the rest of the list. Bye guys. Zenobia is a small creature. Zenobia wanders through the land in this temple of a ruined city. Now how you beat Zenobia is you can't actually attack it because it's that strong. So the way you defeat it is you parkour around the map. Now let's just time lapse this because I don't want to go through for all of this. So you keep going to this platform right here, And then once you got to this platform, things change. You jump onto this big square platform here. You jump up 4 rows, then you tap. Then you jump up the 5th row, and then the 6th row. Pull across, jump up, keep pulling across, the pillar keeps shaking. Then finally, you jump onto this pillar, and it all and this is where all our hopes come crashing down. And when I say all our hopes of this thing dying comes crashing down, or this thing's hopes of winning crashing down, it's not a metaphor. Look at it. It's demolishing the platforms. So after it demolished the final pillar and you have nowhere else to go, you need to stand up for a second. Snoopy is going to be right on a trail, so you need to immediately jump up here, climb this platform here, go up these steps, and you're back where you were at the beginning. So now you jump onto this platform here, do the same thing you've been doing with the rest of the pillars, hit Zenobia, then Zenobia will get tempted, be an idiot, and smack the platform that you are sitting on, making all its hopes crash down on top of it, including the platform. The platform will crash down right onto Zenobia's head. So then Zenobia will get up, but the armor will be shattered. So now this is your only opportunity to get onto Zenobia's back and absolutely pummel the beast to death. Man, that sounded way less gruesome on my head. So it's the same. So basically you just jump onto its back. Zenobia into pillars, then you can kill it faster. So yeah, Zenobia is now dead. And I like this boss because of the way you have to do it. Parkouring across pillar to pillar, trying to take it out. I like it. But the worst thing about the colossi is when their eyes have no eyes anymore and the pupils disappear and they turn into soulless. And that just upsets me. So next colossi. This is a boss that I really do love. Not my favourite, but my second favourite. Meet Komori Wall Shadow. The bug beast, or as I call it. Now, the way you kill this thing is actually very, very creative. You have to distract it to come up to you by doing one thing. Whistling and calling for aggro. Then the boss music begins. So then what you have to do is you have to run around the corner until you get to this ledge here. And then you have to flip and jump off the edge. And then sometimes you can land like that by accident. But if you're cool, then you can try and land on the edge. Like I failed completely there. But as you can see, the Komori Wall Shadow is now all the way up there. And now it's trying to shoot fire at me. So then you need to get your bow out. Shoot 2 of its legs. Then the Komori Wall Shadow falls completely down. You fall backwards. Then you have to get on the thing and then absolutely stab it. Now I think it's possible to kill this in one run, so let me just quickly try it. The reason I kind of like this boss is because in the actual I checked and it took me 3 total minutes to kill it. Is it possible? Is it possible to kill it in one go? And it's possible, killed it in one go. Cool. Now it's dead. Trophy end, grounded scaler. I think that just means basically if you kill it in one go. Well, so that's why I like Komori Wall Shadow. Next. Oh, here's the next. I put Fandrea in the middle of the list because basically I feel like I like Fandrea, but she doesn't suck, but she also isn't great. It's kind of a love-hate relationship. So the main point of this fight is you have to run away from Fandrea and get into one of these houses slash huts. And then Fandrea, you need to get behind her. Then, eventually Fandrea is going to be as smart, and Fandrea is going to have the idea to look into the last hole that you went in. Now, there's a good chance to either jump onto her tassels on her head or climb onto this tail bit. Now, I'd recommend climbing on the tail bit, and she doesn't notice you until you get onto her back. And now, the real fight begins. So, yeah, you need to get to her head, stab her a couple times, and then the fight is over. It's almost done. And the sad thing about Fandrea is as you attack her, her screams makes you feel kind of sad inside. So, the bad thing is, as Fandrea falls, all these colossi just fell, but there's something wrong with Fandrea, because their eyes don't have pupils anymore because you took the soul away from them, and that makes me feel sad. So, next one. So, next is Barber. Barber's pretty high on my list because of one reason. I actually really like Barber because it's literally a giant who destructively destroys your path and tries to absolutely annihilate you. Now that is cool. And he's got a beard. So, as you can see in a second, Barber will annihilate every single thing in your path. Like, the start of it, you just running around, but immediately smash, and the only way to get away from Barber is to run. So let me just quickly time lapse me getting over to the point. Okay, I'm at the last column now, so now I just need to get up here, dodge out the way of Barber's attacks, Barber the Goliath's attacks. And then we just need to stand here until Barber gets over here. So as you can see, Barber's almost here. Barber's just gonna smash that wall. It always happens, the fist gets smashed down. Now this is a good opportunity in my opinion to get some good shots off. And then Barber's gonna look for you, so then you have to crawl onto Barber's beard. Get out into its head, take out its weak point, then jump on its back for the final blow, and we're going to do that now. Lost, basically, the video recording for, basically the end clip with Barber, but basically all I did was went down to the back side and just stabbed them. I'm just telling you this so, just in case you get confused, so yeah. Next colossi, Hydras. Hydras is in my best list. I like the theme of Hydras, an eel floating around under the sea, trying to kill you. I like that kind of theme. You need to get on top of Hydras. You need to get on top of Hydras so Hydras notices you. So then Hydras' eyes will turn red. So I'll be back when I get near it and its eyes turn red. Actually, maybe I don't have to. It's floating towards me. Okay, yep, its eyes are red now. It's found me. So the next thing you basically have to do is you have to avoid Hydras' electric spikes, but it's actually easy if you just dodge all of them and then just stand on the back of Hydras like this, and then you just need to keep following Hydras, and then you think it's gone, but no, because its tail comes up, but you miss it barely all the time. So I'll be back on its tail. I'm on its tail, so now what you have to do is you have to cling on to its tail. You have to keep clinging onto its tail until finally it comes onto the surface and the boss theme starts. So basically the main point of this is to, let me just show you quickly right now if I just get near one. So it keeps going in and out of the water, which is annoying because you have to keep grappling on. And eventually it sends a remote electrical charge through its three spikes. Now throughout the three spikes, the electric is coming. So before this one activates, now's your chance, you take it out. And you damage it by taking the three spikes out, and then you go to the head to take it out. So we're going to head there now. Okay, so I'm at the head again. Now at this point when his health bar is really low and you're at the head, he does an annoying thing where he ducks underwater over and over again, and the only way to make sure that it doesn't happen is that you have to finish this fight very quick, like this. And Hydras is going down in the water, flailing around, trying to get free. But like all things in life, they must at some point die. Goodbye, Hydras, who had a good life. Anyway, forget about that piece of crap. Next one! Phalanx is a colossi that can soar through the air, and the air sac that's on the bottom of it you have to shoot with your bow while riding aggro. Then you have to, after you've destroyed all of its air sacs, you have to literally chase after it and jump onto its wings, as you can see here. Using aggro speed, you need to get as close to the wings as you can. Until you finally get close enough to jump off and cling onto the wings. Now you need to get pretty high because at some point it's going to dip the bottom of the wings back into the sand, and that's the part where you can fall off. So you need to be careful at this segment of the fight. Maybe you need to crawl across a bit. Need to wait until it lifts its wings up like this. Then when it's done that, you jump, barely land yourself on this. Then take out its weak points. So you stab those, and there's a good thing to mention after you take out this specific colossi sigils. It does a barrel roll, and then its sigil, and then like the straps where its sigils are located, they get blocked off. So it does like a full-on barrel roll around. And I've tried, but no matter how fast you are, it closes its air sacs. Well, but it regrows its air sacs, and it almost fully closes. And it almost fully closes the area where its sigils are. As you can see here, it closed it. And then what it does is you have to wait a few seconds for it to happen, but it goes back into the sand to regrow its air sacs. Now in the playthrough, I was an idiot and stayed on, but it's easier if you just jump off before it fully hits the sand. Then you just repeat that process until all the damage has been dealt and the sigils are gone. So let's go when the last sigil's there. Sigil, and one more hit and Phalanx will be dead. And Phalanx is dead. Now I like Phalanx because of the death animation. Because it hovers through the air, tries to gain ground, falls, and then collapses. And it kind of looks like a seesaw, like the head is the top part of the seesaw, and then the rest of it is like crumbled down, and I think that's why I like it, because of the death animation. But also the cool thing is that you chase after it with aggro trying to destroy the air sacs, and I think that's a good bit of gameplay. It's a good job there, whoever made the game. So, next one. This is a boss that I kind of hate and I kind of love. Like, I have a bad and good relationship with Pelagia, or Pelagia, I don't know, great basilisk. But, like, the design's cool with the helmet that looks like some rocks and teeth. And I like its attack basis, but the bad thing is it's just annoying trying to its goddamn back. So you have to start the fight by swimming in the water, and Pelagia will shoot electric bolts at you. So the first thing you need to do is you need to swim over to Pelagia's back, which is hard because it moves. It moves really fast. So what you really need to do is you need to wait until it stands still, then you need to swim, but you need to be careful because if it sees you, then it will shoot electric bolts at you, and that's what I hate about it. So I'll be back when I'm on its back. It is to get onto its back, and then after you get onto its back, you get onto its crown of teeth. So then you can use your sword you have to cling on carefully. You use your sword to make sure you don't fall off like I just did, so crack on its head to make sure where you want it to go. For example, if I cling on now and smack it like this, then it will turn that direction. So you keep smacking it until it goes the area you want to go. Now, the aim of the fight is to get onto one of these pillar things. Now it's near it, you just need to smack the front tooth and it will go closer. Then you need to jump onto it and get behind the pillar so Pelagia's lightning cannot strike you. And if it doesn't see you, shoot it with an arrow and it will. Then you get behind the pillar, dodge the lightning bolt, then Pelagia will try and find you. So Pelagia will duck down and bring its full body upwards, including its legs. So now here's your chance. You have to jump onto its belly and get its sigil. Now I've heard from people that its sigil is kind of broken, so to get a good smack you need to get it right in the middle. Now it takes a couple times to finish off Pelagia. Okay, yeah, it takes at least 2 times, so I'll be back when I'm back on it. And then Pelagia's gonna lift the leg. And we just need to go back onto its belly, get down, get it right in the middle of the sigil, stab, and one more hit, and dead. Now this is why I hate Pelagia, because basically the death animation I guess is cool, but it's just that basically like the positioning that you have to do to reach its sigil I just don't like. So that's why it's this low on the list.